Krishna's Leela and Christ's Holiness. In Hinduism, scriptures are divided into Shruti, that which is heard, divine revelation, for example, the Vedas and Upanishads, and Smriti, that which is remembered, traditional texts composed by sages, such as the Puranas covered today, including Srimad Bhagavatam, devotional narratives illustrating spiritual truths through divine play, one of 18 major Puranas, to explain and apply Shruti truths, though they generally hold secondary authority. These texts are revered in Vaishnava traditions, focusing on Vishnu and Krishna as supreme, broadly, and hold particular centrality in Gaudiya Vaishnavism. In Srimad Bhagavatam, also known as Bhagavata Purana, Canto 10, Chapter 22, young unmarried gopis perform a month-long washing ritual in order to marry Krishna. This is a Leela narrative where Krishna acts in a trans-moral way to demonstrate the importance of love for the divine above all, including above human dignity. As the girls exit the water covering their private parts, Krishna laughs at them, holding their clothes up high. Krishna does not return their clothes until they have put both their hands up high in praise to him, revealing their private parts in the process. Text 7. One day they came to the riverbank, and putting aside their clothing as they had done before, happily played in the water, while singing the glories of Krishna. Text 9. Taking the girl's garments, he quickly climbed to the top of a kadamba tree. Then, as he laughed loudly and his companions also laughed, he addressed the girls jokingly. Text 11. I have never before spoken a lie, and these boys know it. Therefore, O slender-waisted girls, please come forward, either one by one or all together, and pick out your clothes. Text 17. Then, shivering from the painful cold, all the young girls rose up out of the water, covering their pubic area with their hands. Text 18. When the Supreme Lord saw how the gopis were struck with embarrassment, he was satisfied by their pure loving affection. Putting their clothes on his shoulder, the Lord smiled and spoke to them with affection. Text 19. Lord Krishna said, "You girls bathed naked while executing your vow, and that is certainly an offense against the demigods. To counteract your sin, you should offer obeisances while placing your joined palms above your heads. Then you should take back your lower garments." Text 22. Although the gopis had been thoroughly cheated, deprived of their modesty, ridiculed and made to act just like toy dolls, and although their clothing had been stolen, they did not feel at all inimical toward Sri Krishna. While Hindu apologists argue this story is about transcendent love and ego death, where the clothes symbolize material coverings like false ego and ahamkara that Krishna removes for complete surrender, the narrative contains aspects that are in stark contrast to the way Christ treated his female followers. Jesus spoke respectfully to the Samaritan woman at the well, John chapter 4, verses 7 to 26. Honored Mary Magdalene by appearing to her first after his resurrection, John chapter 20, verses 11 to 18, and he also forgave the sinful woman who had a very poor reputation in society, Luke chapter 7, verses 36 to 50. Ultimately, the difference boils down to worldview. Hinduism, in this tradition, sees God as playfully intimate and beyond human morality, while Christianity sees God incarnate as morally exemplary and upholding human dignity without trickery or exposure.